Okay, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on wherever you guys joining us from today. Welcome to the pre-orientation of Japan Youth Summit 2026. Hello, how are you guys today? I wanted to know. Okay, I'm glad that everyone had their good condition, and I hope you guys are always in a good condition. Okay, my name is Zarani Putri, and I will be your moderator for today's pre-orientation. Okay, so I've seen a lot of you guys comment here that you guys are in the good condition. Okay, wait a minute. I have some trouble. Wait. Okay, so sorry. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone, welcome to the pre orientation of Japan Youth Summit 2026. And for today's presentation, we will be talking about group project that you guys have to be distributed into groups for these events projects soon. Okay, so before we start, I hope you guys can turn on your camera and use our virtual background that is provided from us in the chat Zoom. So the meeting will be more interactive if you guys turn on your camera and grab your favorite snacks and find your comfiest spot to enjoy this pre-orientation. Okay, before we actually start, I wanted to know because since this is the last Saturday of this month, I wanted to know how would you guys rate this month in a scale of 1 to 5? Is it poor or good or not so good or what? In a scale 1 to 5, how would you guys rate this month, July? Please comment on the chat. 5. Oh, glad to hear that. 4, 3, 10. Wow. 5, 5. Wow. There's a lot of you guys um, saying that you guys rate this month for 5 score. Wow. I'm glad to hear that. I'm so glad that you guys have a really good time for this month. I hope you guys are always having a really good time in every moment. Okay, so okay, thank you so much everyone for responding my questions. So for um, the effectivity of the time, we will continue to the material and we will begin the topic for about group project. And we are not alone here. We have the speaker today, Miss Prima. Hello.
Hi, yes, Rani. Hi,
Okay.
everyone.
Hello. Hello. Are you ready to presentate the materials?
Yes, totally ready.
Okay, so the time is yours.
All right. Thank you for the floor, Miss Rani. Hi, everyone. I want to personally greet everyone first before I begin my material. So here we have some people that already mentioned where they are coming from. There is Tushar and Pranaya from India. Hello, and Demiola from USA, and then there are Sunny, Mawada from Indonesia, hi, and then Kerke from Kazakhstan, Suras, and then there is also from Egypt, Hannah, hi, also Hannah, and Sunny, hello. Okay, so I hope everyone's here have a great time during this pre-orientation session, and it's already the eighth of a pre-orientation, if I was not mistaken. So before I begin my presentation, so let me introduce myself. My name is Prima, and it's actually my first time being a speaker in the pre-orientation, and also the first time of attending the pre-orientation in Japan Youth Summit, because previously I attended as the moderator instead, and for the other programs such as World Youth Festival, MACE, and then Istanbul Youth Summit. Okay, so I think without further ado, please the operator or Miss Ani can help me to share screen the PowerPoint. Okay, I hope everyone have no trouble in seeing the PowerPoint. So if you have any trouble, please let us know. Okay, so please to the next slide. Okay, so our pre-orientation today is titled Your Team, Your Impact. So basically, we are going to discuss about the event itself in the day of the Japan Summit, while either well it not only you compete with each other individually, but you also have a competition within the group. Okay, to the next slide, please. Okay, so first of all, you already familiar with our summit, and it's already explained from the previous pre-orientation. Our summit is based on the Sustainable Development Goals, and there are several point SDGs that is discussed. Wait a moment. Okay, there is SDGs point 4. Wait, I cannot see the screen. Okay. So the first one is SDGs number 4, which is quality education, and then SDGs number 8, decent work and economic growth. SDGs number 9, industry innovation and infrastructure, and also SDGs number 11, sustainable cities and communities. So if you remember when you submit your registration for from the website, you submit the theme that you want to apply for. SDGs, what number of SDGs? And please go to the next slide. Okay, so it will be the number of SDGs that you already choose on the website of the registration. It's actually correlated with the groups or the teammate within the groups. So if you choose the SDGs number 4, then you will be grouped with the other members or participants with the same number of SDGs. Yes, and then each member of the project group may come from a different countries. Yeah, it's really obviously, so you will be learn how to interact with each other, learning how to have the group management, and etc. So what will we do in the group project? Each team will make a project solution to overcome the problems in the SDG topic, and all teams are allowed to create projects from scratch or brainstorm and develop new ideas using their essays for inspiration. So other than you choose the number of SDGs when you register the participants in the summit, you also submit your essays, right? And then if you applied for the fully funded, you also have the interview, you also have creative PowerPoints regarding the problem or issues that you want to bring to the summit. But in the end, when you already formed the group, you only have to choose one of the ideas. So actually, it really depends on the discussion of the group of your group later on. Is it it is whether you create a new ideas or new problems, or you want to adopt from the ideas from one of the member of the group, or there might be similar problems or issues within the group, and you can complete the shortcomings or the drawbacks of each members and discuss further to develop that ideas or the solutions that you want to bring to the summit later on. Okay, to the next slide, please. Nah, and then you don't have to worry about making the project later on within your group, because you will be guided with the mentor. We will provide you the mentor of each group, and the meeting will not only one time mentoring session, but it will be also several times. And this professional mentors is the experts of their own field, so you don't have to worry. You may ask whatever you want to ask and to develop the project, and the mentor also will be advice, giving suggestion and recommendation to make your project become more strategized and ensure that each project is refined for real impact. To the next slide, please. Okay, so what is the goals and purposes, right? There are three of the goals of this project of group. First, actionable innovation. When you need to develop practical project ideas designed for immediate real-world application. So it is really essential for you to pay attention to rather than just focusing of the innovation itself and the how great the idea is, but um, it will be unfortunate if that idea or project couldn't be applied to the real world. It is really encouraged for you, for example, that project could be implemented for several countries or even several regions that you want to touch upon on the specific issue. The second goals or purpose is advocacy and education. So within the project, it is obviously you will create the solutions, and to that solutions will gain strategic support while educating and inspiring fellow delegates. So while you doing your research, you while doing your develop that project, or even doing the presentation later on the summit, you can learn from the other groups. Okay, and then the last one, it's about leadership development. So it's really have you need to have that public speaking skills, critical thinking, and decisive leadership through project defense. So later on, when the group is already formed, it will be there will be time for each of you to choose who is the leader, right? And the moment the group is formed, the committee will assess your capabilities there. So it's not only we assess on that summit later on the October, but we also assess it from the group is formed. Either you have that critical thinking skills, the team management, the communication, and etc. Okay, to the next slide, please. Okay, so from our committee, it is part of our appreciation to the delegate who already excels their capabilities and be an outstanding individual or even group. So there are several awards that we will give later on after the presentation of the summit. The first one is about best project. So basically, best project, it will assess your project, obviously, how you can um excel that solution. Is does the solution feasible to be applicable? Is feasible and can implement it in the real world? Is it grounded to the people, society, and etc., and how detailed your project is, such as the budget planning, the risk management, and etc. And then the second one is best group. As the name suggests, it will assess how your team have the chemistry and collaborative management, and how your team is creating the synergy and making this project the progress, and also how you present your project later on. The third one is best leader. Obviously, it will assess the leader of the group, or either you have the capabilities to lead your group. Not only you are being dominate within the group, but you also how you make the other members feeling respected, feeling include within the team. And then best presenter. For the best presenter, we will give it to both for male and female presenter. So it will be fair for the awards. And then for best participants, this one is for individual competition. So all of you have the same opportunity to have that nomination of best participants. And then best national costume, because later on the session there will be a timeline or event that you wear your traditional customs, and there will be the awards also divided into two, male and female best national costume. And for best content creator, it depends on the how you create the event through the social the content that you create later on. And you don't have to worry. These awards will be fair, and it will be categorized within the same group. For example, the junior participants will compete with the junior participants, and the senior participants will compete with the senior participants. Okay, to the next slide, please. Now, we move on to the do's and don'ts for during the discussion of a theme. Many of you probably already familiar with this list of do's and don'ts, right? And the golden rule as a team is that you treat every idea with curiosity rather than judgment. Because considering that you come from different countries, different culture or customs, even people within the same country might have different background, right? Might have different perspective and etc. And it is really encourage that it is we really encourage you to respect its ideas, and you can approach it by saying or asking, could you tell me more about how that works, such as like that. So please have the healthy discussion rather than judging that one specific person or one specific ideas. And then the list of do's. First of one, respect other culture and values, as what I already explained earlier. And then the second one, speak clearly at a moderate pace. So considering that English is not everyone first language, so it would be helpful for all of the participants if each of us have a clear communication through the English, and it's clear for everyone to, so we need to speak it clearly and not that fast. And then the third one, pay attention and listen attentively to your friends' ideas and healthy conversation or discussion, as what I said earlier. Moving on to the don'ts, things that you have to pay attention to. First, don't dominate the airtime. So it's real, even though it is a competition, even within the group, there is also an individual competition. But I really personally think that what's really important in the end of the day is your experience during this summit, right? During this international program, that you learn how to respect each other from different culture, different countries. You learn from each other. It doesn't only says or doesn't only focus on your capability only. Okay, and then the second one, don't respect religion or culture. Don't argue or create conflicts. Don't raise your voice in public, and sorry, don't interrupt or talk over others. So it's really important for you to respect and listen others' ideas. Okay, to the next slide, please. All right, so I think that's all for the material. I will give the floor to the moderator, Miss Rani, please.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Prima, for sharing the materials for the group project. And thank you so much, everyone who already paid attention to the speaker earlier. Okay, before we start the Q&A session, um, maybe you guys can turn on your camera because we will have the photo session together. Okay, I will wait for you guys to open your camera. I wanted to see your face. Okay. We have two slides here, so I will wait for you guys.
Is it compulsory to turn on camera?
Sorry?
Like, is it compulsory to turn on camera?
Oh,
Like for
it's
those who
okay
don't.
if you cannot, it's fine.
And secondly, your voice is lacking. It's not,
Oh,
um,
okay, thank you so
it's
much.
a bit
Is my
low.
voice clear right now?
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys cannot unable to turn on your camera, that's also fine. But I will appreciate more if you guys can turn on your camera. Okay, I see a few of you guys turn on your camera. I think um, there's no one who wanted to turn on the camera left, so we will take the screenshot of this documentation. Okay, I'll count in 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, once more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so we have already finished the materials about the group projects that will be distributed into groups based on the SDGs you guys choose, and then you guys will be assisted with the expert mentor sooner. And right now we will have the Q&A session. So if you guys wanted to ask related to this topic, please ask the questions through raise your hand in the Zoom or type it on the chat. Okay, I see here Zunaira raised her hand. Yeah, you may ask
It's
your
it's
question.
the first time I'm applying for, but I didn't apply yet because I don't know how the process here working and what kind of solution, research, and competition is it? Can you explain me? Because it's just jumbled up in my mind because I don't know how it works. It's actually the first time I'm attending the summit.
Okay, thank you so much. If I may know, where are you came from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Ms. Prima, can you answer the question? Okay.
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 Okay, thank you for the question. First of all, I want to give the brief information first. So this presentation actually sent to the one who paid the registration, obviously, but also we send this to some of the unpaid participants. So it's kind of a opportunity for you to gain the knowledge about the summit that it might be convinced you to continue your registration. So first of all, if you have the problem to register your participants, you can check our guideline, which is included in our website, japanyouthsummit.com, and then there in their website you will find the guideline. But first of all, you have to open the website, and there will be some things that you need to fill, such as like your name, your email, detailed information. Even you can choose either it is fully funded or self-funded. But unfortunately, our program already closed the fully funded registration in 10 July. So we are right currently are only open for the self-funded, so you can uh, continue the registration. And yeah, if after you read the guideline and after you already open the website, you still have problem registering yourself, you also can directly ask our contact or your our social media or even our email. So is that clear, or do you have any more question?
There's one more question. First of all, thank you for answering and entertaining my question. The second is the applicants who are applying or register for this program. All of the applicants are applicable to achieve that program or summit, or is there
Yes.
specific?
Okay, thank you. So for the eligibility, it is not that strict actually. So all of you can apply for the summit as long as you have the motivation to doing this summit activity, and it is within the age limit. Also, it is maximum 40 years old, and then you have the capability to do I think for the self-funded there are no any requirements such as fully funded participants, because if you apply for the fully funded there are essays, there are also interview. But if you apply for self-funded, you just need to complete the form as I said earlier, and also complete the payment for the registration, the batch 1 payment and the batch 2 payment. Is that clear enough?
So you mean there's no any picking from the participants who applied for?
For the self-funded,
Okay,
yeah, the
okay.
selection is only
And
for fully.
and what about that fully funded one? Is when it will be applicable?
Yes, it is applicable, but unfortunately, we already closed the registration for fully funded. We are in the middle of interview session, for, if I'm not mistaken, interview, and then we're still discussing which participants will be selected as the fully funded participants.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question, Zunaira. Okay, I will give the chance next to Zaina. You may ask your question.
Hi. Thank you so much for such a really good orientation. Uh, I just had a very small follow-up question. I just wanted to know for fully funded, as I have registered for that category, when the interviews would be starting, because I'm not sure, I'm not able to make out if uh, I'll be the one attending fully funded properly, or if the interviews are not happening, then I'll have to attend it on my own. So, is there any timeline when the interviews will start, or are they ongoing? I've not received any email on that.
All right. All right, thank you for your question. For the fully funded, I think the announcement is not yet conducted, but wait a moment. Let me check the calendar first. So the selection of the fully funded, it's actually divided into there are two selections, right? The first one is essay. So if your essays is assessed by our committee and it's eligible for the next interview session, then you will be notified in your email. But if you don't notify by your email, it means that your essays might be not get accepted by our committee. And for the fully funded selection, it's still in the process of assessing your interview. Okay, let me check the timeline first. Japan Youth Summit. Okay, registration for self-funded until September. And then for the interview is conducted from 11 July until 25 July. Okay, and then for the final announcement is from 5 August until 10 August. And it's actually sometimes the timeline could be flexible. Is it, for example, the assessment already finished earlier, or even the assessment still take a longer time, it will change again the timeline. But from the previous timeline, the interview session is until 25 July. But if you still want to confirm, either you are accepted out for the interview and you afraid that the email is not accept, the information of the interview is not get into your email, you may contact our email to confirm your participations. Is that clear?
All right. Yeah, that's clear. Thank you. Thank you for the answer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, we will prioritize for those of you guys who raised their hands, so you guys can directly ask the question. Okay, the next opportunity I will give to Hannah from Egypt. You may ask your question.
Hi, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
So I have a couple of questions for today's topic. So I want to know how many members for each group, and it will be random or males and females in each group. And will be one member to present the whole idea, or it will be distributed?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. It's really important based on the topic today. So for the amount of group, it's actually still not fixed yet. Why? Because even the self-funded registration is still open until September. So we have the opportunity to gain more members. But from the previous Japan Youth Summit, if I'm not mistaken, there are 10 groups. And within the groups, the member is mixed, either female or male. But one thing for sure is the similarity of the SDGs. So if Hannah choose SDGs number 4 for quality education, you will be also in group with someone else who chose for the SDGs number 4. Yeah, is that
Okay.
clear?
One last question. If my project is not selected at the end by the team, so will I have opportunity to pitch ticket into any investor there?
Okay, so there will be, because I think the group will be formed even before the registration is ended, and the members of within the group will be what is it will not be fixed even from the start. Even the one who already registered might there might be a scenario where that participant withdraw their participant from the summit. So the member within the group will be there will be an adaptation and etc. But if and then if you already submitted for the fully funded and you want to secure your participants in the summit and make it into the group, uh, you can uh, you can proceed to the batch one payment. And after the fully funded is already announced, which one, the one who are not selected, you can ask for the reimburse of to the our committee
Yes.
program. But if you want to continue, you can be as self-funded participants.
Yes. Just one thing, it's not my question. I mean, if my project is not selected by the team after being
Mm.
distributed into groups, so I want to present it, so it's not selected, so I can have a chance to just present it to anyone else. This is my
Yeah,
question. I'm sorry for that.
yeah, that's okay. It's really important to take note within the group when you already formed the group and you have your ideas and you think that is really important and you want to bring that to the summit, right? I think it depends on the discussion itself. So it's really testing your team management, your leadership, your public speaking. Do you have that capabilities to convince your member to choose your problem instead? So it's really depends on your capability within the groups or even the leader of that group later on. Does the leader have the capabilities to hear all of the members' ideas so they could be heard and they could convince and how to negotiate with each other to have the conclusion which idea will best represent the
Yes.
group and have the best details of project. Does the budget planning already clear? Does it feasible for the application with the world, with the society, the region, or even in the countries? Is that clear?
Yes, I understand. Okay, thank you, Prima. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for the question, Hannah, and the answer from our speaker. Okay, next one, we will give the chance to Nurai from Kazakhstan. You may ask your question.
Hello. I have a question about the interview. How will the interview be conducted and will it take place in a Zoom meeting with the interviewers, or will participants need to record and submit a video?
All right, thank you. So for the interview technicalities, the committee first of all will announce the acceptability of your fully funded credibility as the interview participants, and then
Mm.
in that email there will be included the date of the meeting. So it will be conducted in Google Meet with
Mm.
the mentor team. Yeah, so and then the interview is only like 10 minutes, if I was not mistaken, because I have ever part of the team who interview the participants. You only have 10 minutes and you need to make that concise presentation how to convince the committee I mean the interviewee that your program is worth to be giving the fully funded
Mhm.
scheme. Is that
Okay.
clear?
And yeah, and I have another question. If you are not selected for the fully funded scholarships, how much is the self-funded participation fee? And also approximately how much should participants budget for the entire trip, like including accommodation, transportation, and the expected expenses?
All right. So it's actually included in the website, but I will help you. So for the self-funded, You need to only continue for the batch one payment. Wait a moment. Okay, wait. And the guideline, once again, it is in our website. So for batch one installment, it is 400 for 410 USD, 410 USD, and then for the batch 2 it is for 420 USD, and it's already included several things such as accommodation, and then your meals, and then your, yeah, there's so many details. Yeah, I cannot read one of the I mean, I cannot read all of them, but you can read more on our guideline. Is that clear?
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Nurai, for the questions. And the next one, we will give the chance to Mawadah from Indonesia.
So I want to ask about the interview. So I got the email, but I couldn't add my schedule into the Google Calendar. Is there any way to solve this? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So you couldn't add to your Google Calendar. I think you can reply those emails and directly share your problem regarding the technicalities.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Because I'm not part of the team who conducted the interview. So yeah, I hope they can help you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question and the answer from the speaker. I think the next one is from Akarake from Kazakhstan. Yeah, you may ask your question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, it's clear.
Clearly.
So my question is about the payment. Even if I was applied for a fully funded program, I had also interview recently, but there is in my site there is a payment question that I have to pay. Shall I pay for that, or shall I wait for the announcement of fully funded students that I've been thinking, and that I also emailed you actually, but I couldn't understand the answer. What shall I do?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for the question. So actually in the email there is also a reminder for you to first proceed to the batch one payment, although you are a fully funded participants. But first of all, uh, actually for basically the fully funded selection, you don't have to proceed your payment to batch one or even batch two. So if you're selected, but if you are still in the selection of the programs, you may wait for the announcement first. If yeah, you may wait for the announcement first. But if you want to secure your position, your seat in the summit, or you need a document provision for the visa, so visa for the visa, yeah, for the visa issue. I think the our committee will provide that documents, and for us to giving the documents you need to pay for the batch one payment first. Yeah, that's if that's really clear. But if you want
Okay.
to wait for the announcement, that is really okay.
Okay. Can I just clear on the answer? The first thing, it means that I should just wait if I do not want to apply for visa now. And when I get the answer, if I'm fully funded, I will get the invitation, but maybe not. I can pay for the program and get the invitation, yeah, after the selection process.
Yes,
Is
that's
it?
true.
Yeah, fine. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for the question and also the answer. Okay, so since there's no one who raised their hand, I wanted to read the question from the chat Zoom. Mostly participants here asking about the fully funded updates. Since our speaker earlier mentioned that for the fully funded updates, as we currently having an interview, right? So there's having like announcement for the fully funded program. Am I right? Or you wanted to clear information about the fully funded program, batch two?
All right. So for the fully funded interview, is still conducted even until today. And then for the announcement, it in the timeline it is in August. Wait a moment. Uh, it is 5 until 10 August because our committee is still processing the results of the interview because there's so many of you are registering for the fully funded and there's so many of you are registering for the interviews. So we need time to assess that so we can assess it fairly enough.
Okay, so that is the question to clear up the concern about fully funded. So I hope it answered your questions about fully funded. Copies from India and then other participants here who are asking about the fully funded. Okay, okay, here I think we will give the last chance to participants here to ask the question once more. So I will give it to Nurai here.
Yeah, I have a question. Akirke said that she had an interview, but I didn't. So,
Mm.
like, what kind of interview was that?
Okay. So as I said earlier, the selection process is there are two selection process. So the first one is essay. You submitted Nura, did you submitted the essay to the website, right? Okay. So after we assess the essay, we also selected some of you who can proceed to the interview. So all of the fully funded participant doesn't mean all of you continue to the interview selection. Yeah, so the ones who continue to the interview selections is already selected by their essays. But if you want still making it certain, because I don't have the list of the interview participants, there are already another team. You might ask to our email or our DM to giving your email to check so we can check it. But as I can as we already conducted several programs, it's really it's what is it? So our systems is actually already clear enough. If you get the email, that means you are proceeded to interview section. But if you don't have the email, it means that unfortunately your essay is not selected. But you don't have to worry because still we have the self-funded registration still open until September. So if you want to proceed, you can continue the
Oh,
selection.
okay, okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the questions. Okay. Okay. I see here copies from India asking through the personal chat in Zoom. I wanted to ask that we are chosen through our essay for from our profile too, like our future goals. Um, can you answer the question, or maybe Capis can elaborate more about the question?
Wait a moment. Who is asking the question? Sorry.
Copies from India.
Goldfish. Okay. It's a follow back to the question I asked before. It would be very helpful if you could help me. Which one is the question? Or you could open your mic if you okay with that.
Um, while we're waiting for the okay, while we're waiting for him, I think I will give the last chance to this miracle morning star. You have question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, sure.
So my question is about more like the final preparation. I just received all the document that I needed. Actually, and I also want to say thank you to the Japanese Youth Summit team for providing me with all the things I needed. Although I was a little bit scared because I made the payment earlier. I paid everything on time, but there was a delay in the supporting documents. But finally, I got them. So now I'm happy. And then my question is there any other thing that I need to do? Or am I good to go? Like any further information as I follow up on this meeting?
Okay, if I could say that question again. Please correct me. You asked about how you still keep updated of the information, even though you already get the documents and etc. you needed. Is that right?
No, I mean, like I've gotten the documents that I needed, so I'm asking if there's any other step to follow to take any other thing, or am I good to go? Like, am I all set?
Okay. So are you fully funded participants?
No, I am a self-funded participant.
Oh, okay. If you self-funded participants, your participants is already secured. But if you have finished until the batch two payment. So if you still if you still pay for your registration, you might need to proceed to secure your position. But you are already if you have already finished all the payment, your position already secure. So you just only attending the pre-orientation for several, maybe it's not that much left for the pre-orientation. After pre-orientation, there will be a mentoring session. After the fully funded participant announced, there will be official group invitation. So you will be invited to the group, and then you will discuss with your team member for the project and prepare for that later on. Is that
All
clear?
right, thank you. So, yeah, it is. Thanks. And one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Should I start the visa application or should I wait for any notification? I don't know. Is it too early for me to apply or
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think it's really it depends on your country or the process of the visa process. Is that taking a long time or no? And if it is really encouraged for you, if you want to prepare for your visa early on, and if there are any documents that you still have not accepted from our committee, you may ask us that through our email. Maybe there's some visa requirement or documents that we can provide to continue your visa process. So you can continue your you want to ensure that you can ask through our email. So we can help you. Is that okay?
all right, thank you. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. Okay. Okay. So, Miss Prima, can you please read the personal chat from me?
Oh yes. Wait a moment.
This is a question from Kapis from India.
Okay, I will read the question. Ma'am, I wanted to ask, we are chosen through our essays for from our profile too, like our future goals. That will be assessed by our essays, but do we get selected only by that? In other programs, they see our goals, how they align with Japan and other things too. Okay, so actually, from your essays, it's really important. Sorry, let me clear that. If our program only assess your selection only to your reasons why you join our summit, I think it's really difficult to assess with the other participants because goals or your motivation align with our summit. It will be diverse, but because our summit in the end of the goal of our summit is to create a innovation project, how that project could be feasible, how to create the solution, thus the solution can be applicable to the world, to the country, to the region. So that's why it's really important for us to assess that through your essays. And even after we assess through your essays, we also need to ensure your capabilities through your presentation, through the interview. If you want to get selected for the fully funded scheme, which is already conducted right now. But if you are in the self-funded scheme, it doesn't have you don't have to submit your essays, right? So your participants is already secured. So you don't have to worry about does your capabilities align with the summit. You don't have to worry about that because you already secure your participants in the summit. Is that clear? I hope it's clearer, right? Because she asked it about through the chats.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for the answer, Miss Prima. Okay, I think it is the last question from this session, but here I have information from John. that he haven't got the supporting documents. Okay, okay, okay. We're so sorry to the difficulties of this. We will follow up your supporting documents that you requested from last week. We as the team have already requested to the secretary to prepare your supporting documents, but we will ask them once more to make sure that the supporting documents is already being prepared, and we will contact you through email the follow-up updates for this. Okay, so everyone, since there are none of you guys who wanted to ask about this orientation, thank you so much, everyone. And of course, thank you so much, Miss Prima, for presenting the materials for today. Can you guys please share the reaction through the Zoom for today's presentation? Okay, thank you so much, everyone, once again for your attention, and I hope you guys can fully max preparing your preparation. And if you guys have another question, you guys can keep it for the next presentation, or you guys can contact us through our social media. Thank you so much, everyone who attending this presentation. I'm the moderator signing out from this presentation. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye. Thank you. See you soon.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Okay,
Have a
thank
good
you.
day.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.